My name is Diana Iovanovici-Oșoacă. I'm Eurodeputy in European Parliament. I am from Romania, former senator, and in 2022 I founded the newest political party in Romania, SOS Romania Party. The name is SOS because we need help, and I recognize we need help. Yeah, it's SOS, it's like Titanic, and I hope not only 800 person will survive. So I'm in opposition in Romania. I'm in opposition in European Parliament. And of course I'm a Christian, and I'm Orthodox. I don't know if you know, but in Romania we are 96% Christians. Yeah, and 87% we are Orthodox. Of course, we do not have so many population like Russia. That's why they have more Christians than us. So we are on the second place regarding the number of Christians, and especially Orthodox. Well, in Romania we have very big problems. You know, we are the richest country in Europe in resources. Nowadays, no resources are belonging to Romania. All are under administration, or they are sold to the other powers, let's say. The water belongs to France. Oil and gas belong to Austria. And I would like to tell you that Austrian had OMV company, which in 2004 they had 5,000 people, employees, and our company of oil, Petrom, had 65,000 employees. OMV, with the help of the Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, from Socialist Democrats, we have Socialist Democrats and Liberals. It was sold for OMV, and with a sum of $600,000, never paid. Now we discovered a lot of oil and gas in Black Sea. In last week, the Prime Minister from Liberals gave the gas and oil from Black Sea to Austria for free. So, in this madness in Romania, half of population is living abroad. From 23 million people in Romania, it remains because it's down the natality, under 20 millions, and abroad are over 10 million Romanians. But if you would like to see the statistic, of course, it's a lie there. Why? Because if we would tell to European Union that we have only 10 million citizens in Romania, we would have 12 Eurodeputies in European Parliament. But with 20 million population, we have 33. Well, this is the situation. In this situation, I woke up in 2020, I'm a lawyer, and I defended rights and liberties for citizens, including for poor people. And I had a big courage to fight against the state. So nobody in that state loved me except population. So in 2020, I defended them, you know, the pandemic. And of course, I call it pandemic. I was against mask, I was against, not Elon Musk, mask. And I was against obligatory vaccination. I don't know if you know, but in Romania we had a dictatorship and a tyranny. In 1 year they killed in hospital 65,000 persons. I was the only one who had the courage to enter in hospitals and get out the people where they were hospitalized by force. They were hang on, and intubated in 48 hours. They had, it was a very dangerous protocol with 24 medicines per day, 24. In 2 days, of course, organism was in collapse. My mother is a doctor. I studied for 3 years medicine, so and I specialized in medical malpractice. So I had a lot of knowledge about this. So after that, after they were dead, every physician, every doctor received per month 30,000 euros cash from OMS. I discovered this, but the first attack was against the church. And you know, in 15 March, the president adopted a decision, decree, where he forbid the relations between families. The property could be past tracing and confiscated by authorities. And the churches were closed because, of course, it was a crowd and you couldn't go to the church, but you could go to the stores, to the supermarket, to the all multinationals, and it were crowd everywhere. So in April we had Easter time, and they closed all churches, and they didn't allow us to go to the church, and they sent police with a light to come to our houses. And in that moment, of course, from 15th March, I reacted and I said, what was a conspiration, now it becomes true. And I could never believe that how many people could obey the dictatorship in silence. So now in 6 years I succeeded to have 50 terabytes of lives on internet. This is my big heritage in 6 years of politics and starting in politics. So, of course, my reaction was to defend the church, to defend the Christianity, because I didn't care if Muslims would go to pray or not, but Christians didn't allow to go there. And you know, we have another habit. It's not like in Catholics. Sorry if you can help me. Cu împărtășania. Cum se numește?
Communion?
But we have a little spoon, and
it's
from
exactly like
1 little spoon we take the wine from 1 to 1, because
Same.
this is a community, the fraternity, and so on. Okay. And they forbid this this Christian habit. They forbid to go to the churches. And me, I was online on Easter time, and I said, get out from the houses and go to the churches. Okay, you can stay to 2 meters one each other, but we have to go there. Police came and beat us. Violence after violence. And after that, they forbid to the old persons to get out from the houses. They were allowed between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., so 2 hours. If they were catching on the street, the police gave them 4,000 euro a fee. So their pension and salaries are $200, something like that, per month. So how can they pay $4,000? if you didn't obey the policeman, they beat you. This is a reality about Romania, and at the end of the year, Ombudsman of Romania had a report which says that we had the most tyrannic and dictatorial measures in Europe. And we have a very big commemoration of a saint, Saint Paraskev, which is held in Iași. It's a beautiful town, the capital of culture in Romania. It belongs to region Moldavia, not Republic Moldavia. That belonged to us in the past, but we have another part of Moldavia. And there they are coming, it's a pilgrimage. They are coming over 3, 4, 5 million persons all around Romania and the world. So they forbid us to go to Iași. And they told us that if we have an identity card that we are living in Iași, we are allowed to go there. If you're not from that town, you're not allowed because you have COVID. So COVID, well, I don't know, was flying away, I don't know. He chose what person could take. Okay. So in that moment, I said in a live, in a very tensioned TV show, okay, I beat them. It's okay, I recognize it, I admit it. But they did it too to me. And all of us, we succeeded, and we opened the gates for everybody. Now we are coming in 2025. In 2024, when I entered in the European Parliament, and when they saw my cross, they told me, Madam Șoșoacă, here we are not talking about God. You are not allowed to wear this and not to talk about God. And I said, okay, but about Satan's, may I speak? And they were, what? You are Satan's. So when I entered in plenary, it was the first plenary in Strasbourg, I was wearing a traditional costume and I had an icon, and I wanted to give as a gift to Madame Ursula von der Leyen. And she refused it. And her assistant said, if you won't give me, and I will give to anyone else. This icon is saint, is about Jesus Christ and Saint Mary. You cannot throw it away. So, okay, I will take it. And it was an Eurodeputate who was talking about the right to abortion put in the Treaty of European Union. Wow. I'm a lawyer. If you put this, we have a lot of religions who are against this, yeah? And if you put this in a Treaty of European Union, so the next step is to forbid all the religions and communities who are fighting against abortion. It depends on everybody to think what they want about abortion, but don't put it as a dictator measure in a Treaty of European Union, because after that you will put in a Treaty of Rights and Liberties in United Nations. And in that moment I said, okay, and the next step will be to forbid the Christianity in Europe. Yeah. And in that moment, I stand up with the icon and I said, in God we trust. Amen. And everybody was telling, what? In God we trust. You are Satans. You are criminals. You killed people. In Romania, 65,000 deaths are yelling for their rights. You killed them. I have the right to talk. I have the right to defend my Romanians. Take your hands off Romanians. And in that moment, a lot of police came to me, and I don't know, what, 12 persons, why 12, I don't know. And after that, I put, I raised a sack for dead people in pandemic. Now, 2 weeks ago, they cut a cross for heroes dead in 1938 and in the Second World War.
they cut it in pieces. Instead of that cross, we put another cross, a little one. Yesterday they announced me they cut the cross. Today they announced me that the little one, more little one put there in that place, it was cut and it was burned. So this is a Christianity in Romania and in Europe. They don't want Christians. They don't want us to pray. They don't want us to believe in God, because God is the ultimate step in their fight. They are Satan's, believe me. I'm living between them. I hardly breathe there. But it's a fight we have to go on, and exactly like our Jesus Christ with his cross, we have to go further, and we will win, because God created us. He is the best force in the world. So